In a world where rising prices have become a pressing concern, politicians on the left have been quick to point fingers at greedy corporations. Senator Elizabeth Warren, a prominent voice in this narrative, tweeted last year, "Corporations have figured out they can use inflation as cover to not only pass along their own increased costs to consumers, but also to price gouge to boost their profit margins." President Biden echoed her sentiment shortly after, and Senator Sherrod Brown condemned corporate executives who seem to be making tough choices about prices while reporting record profit increases quarter after quarter and engaging in stock buybacks. But now, these politicians are finding support from some academics. In a recent National Bureau of Economic Research working paper, economists Guido Lorenzoni and Ivan Werning argue that the most proximate and general cause of inflation is conflict or disagreement. According to their view, inflation results from incompatible goals over relative prices, where conflicting economic agents each have partial or intermittent control. They adjust prices under their control to influence relative prices in their desired direction. When coupled with staggered prices, this conflict leads to a finite level of inflation. Lorenzoni and Warning's perspective is further supported by a new UMass Amherst Department of Economics working paper by Isabella M. Weber and Evan Wassner. They identify sector-wide cost shocks and supply bottlenecks as root causes of inflation. Their argument revolves around the idea that firms with market power refrain from lowering prices and instead raise prices only if they expect other firms to do the same. Implicit agreements and the threat of financial investors selling off shares can enforce compliance with these price hikes. Bottlenecks can even create temporary monopoly power, enabling corporations to increase prices beyond what is justified by the initial shock. However, the narrative of greedflation, presented by politicians and some academics, may be politically convenient, but it is inconsistent with standard price theory and historical experience. To understand this, let's delve into price theory as explained by Joshua Hendrickson. Hendrickson's analysis reveals that firms with market power cannot simply set prices at any level they desire. Their choice of price is determined by the demand curve to maximize profit. When faced with higher input costs, a profit-maximizing firm with market power raises prices and reduces output. Yet, price theory clearly demonstrates that such firms cannot pass on the full increase in input costs, let alone more than that increase. So, how do we account for the rise in prices and corporate profits observed over the past 2 years? Price theory offers 3 potential explanations. Either firms were not maximizing profits prior to the cost increase, or they are not maximizing profits after the increase, or they have experienced a significant increase in demand. While the greedflation narrative suggests that corporations are colluding to raise prices beyond what is economically justified, the principles of price theory and historical evidence indicate otherwise. The complexities of inflation and its causes extend far beyond mere corporate greed. Subscribe Libertarian Facts.